Okay, so I want to cover two different stances. Actually, I'll cover three stances that look somewhat the same. So the first one, some people will use this one, especially in Shotokan or in our Kobudo, we have what we call a kokustu Dachi. So this is 60% of the weight on the back, 40% in the front. This is good for settling the weight back and using that as a fulcrum for when the weight settles back to move this way. Since my center of gravity is back, I get a longer lever arm between the center of gravity and the point of contact. If I were leaning forward and trying to do it, it would concentrate the movement on the shoulder as opposed to allowing me to sink in and pull this back. So that's the kokustu Dachi and what it's used for. Nekkoashi Dachi, 90% of the weight is on the back, 10% is on the front. This is really nice for doing these kinds of quick movements. Front leg, front kick, like this, yeah? So it's quick. There's a third one, which in Okinawan karate is called Ukiashi Dachi, floating leg stance in the Japanese. Generally, this is where you have some form of engagement to the front. It's hard to block in an Nekkoashi Dachi, easier to deflect and then counterattack. But if you want to have a little bit of contact there, you have to do this. And in one of our katas, Kusanku Sho, there's a sequence where we step forward in Shizen Dachi, punch, and then sink down into Ukiashi Dachi. So this looks like this. I'm going to move into my Shizen Dachi, and then I'm going to break this down, which allows my block to be a little bit more solid. So the sequence starts off, there's three of them. There's a punch, Ukiashi Dachi block, punch, Ukiashi Dachi block, punch, and then there's a turn into kokustu Dachi, and we do a kake uke and basically pull the hand in. What we're doing with this is we're actually catching and doing what we call an aikido, a nikajo, or a number 2 control to pull somebody down. This kick then becomes a head kick because we pulled our opponent down right. Jama, can I borrow you for a second? So it looks like this. If he were to have grabbed my hand and I bring it up like this, and now I bring this down, it's going to hurt if you don't go with it, so just go with it. Okay? And stay there because the kick comes, and I want to show this slowly. So from this position, grab, I use my body positioning, and then we do the head kick, and these are the sequences. That's what I want to do. Thank you, John.